So, we left off with the tragedy that is Kilika, and we're back, seeing what happens next. As I mentioned in the last episode, for those who are doing like tabletop and you want to have like a travesty happen, first thing you should do after the travesty is allow your players a chance to help in the cleanup or at least the immediate aftermath. Give them a chance to be active as the NPCs that survived deal with whatever you unleashed upon them. It'll be a good way for them to also process it themselves, because while they were not impacted directly, so long as they're not an evil party, there's going to be that layer of like, oh shit, what do we do? It's not safe that way, so we don't go that way. We head this way, because Yuna's going to be doing ascending, which Tidus has no idea what that is. But we all get to watch with him for the first time. Probably one of my favorite scenes in the game. Not the favorite, but one of the favorites.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living.
There's some lore droppage.
Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
So, GMs, in this type of scenario, give this type of information to the players that would know it, so that you're not doing the exposition. The players can do it via roleplay. Makes it feel way more organic. So if your player is the cleric the cleric, the paladin, or the religious figure doing this, let them describe what the sending looks like. Let them control the narrative in this instance. For this to happen, your character doesn't have to be like a cleric or a patron of the goddess of death. It could be any deity. Just saying that they're using the divine power to help these spirits move on.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way.
That's good
until
friendship.
the end.
Until the end?
Yeah.
What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Again, perfect opportunity for roleplay in terms of when Yuna came over to talk to Lulu. That interaction was a good chance for the players to be like, oh, let's comfort the character who just did that, as well as be like, hey, you did great. Too many times in roleplay is that there a moment where like one player's like, did I do it right? Did I do it not right? Perfect chance for the other players to like swoop in naturally and be like, no, you did fine. And encourage them to continue that kind of like, that level of roleplay. You don't want to think that they did it badly or wrong.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
No, I'm not awake. I'm just sleepwalking. What do you think? Dumbass. Yes, I'm a customer. Jeez. Sell. We don't need the long sword. Keeping that. Actually, hold on. First, we're going to do some equipping. Let darkness. We'll do the defense +5. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Then the Dark Ward, Rod of Wisdom. Uju Spear, nothing. Yeah, now we can sell everything else. Get rid of the buckler, the staff, the ring, le bangle, a shield, and blue shield. Don't need a better sword. We're fine with that. Scout, why not? Give it. That's not a bad idea. Cactar scope, sure. Winter spear, that's fine as it is. Seeker's shield. No, I'd rather have defense than HP, because Tidus is pretty good on his own. HP +5 for Waka, because he doesn't have anything at all. Same thing with Kimari. Sell. Okay. What am I out of? Ether. I'm like, what am I missing? I'm missing ether. Okay. Get some level ups going. See, again, I know it's not conducive of a practical tabletop, but I really wish that someone could take this tabletop, this sphere grid, in all of its size, and make it for a tabletop, but add in other classes. Not just the, like, 7. Wait. Yeah, 7. That you get from the game. Because most of these are just stuff like basic stats. Yes, I'm encouraging a game where instead of the 6 stats like D&D, we'd be encouraging stats like this and all that. But like, I think it could be done. Some would find it messy, but again, I think it would be really well done and cool. And I think if done right, it could probably be one of the best tabletops ever. Just gotta save, that's all. Where the fuck's the save sphere? Can't remember a thing. Oh, jeez. See, a theory I've always had is it really there's a toxin, or is it just the trauma of seeing something so dangerous, deadly, and all that, you just forget things? Because what it sounds like, because it happens only after encountering such a thing, and you're left feeling malaise, just overall down vibes. I wonder if it's possible it's just trauma, and they don't have a term for it.
On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika temple here. Yup, Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
It's a very human answer.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
And that also speaks to
Temple's
the...
beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
That speaks to the culture of this game. Give your games, or your people and all that stuff, give them something that, even at the worst of times, they've used that as a unification thing. Because as Waka said, the pain, the grief, all that falls away during blitzball. Because it's the only time it can. Save the kid.
Whoa!
I love how no one else seemed to notice her, but, you know, good on us. Something so small, also, good as fuck. Chance for the players to just feel like they did something useful. Ooh, potions, hell yeah. It's always a good idea to give them, like, just these little random... Oh, you walk by and see the kid there, have them do a skill check to go save the kid.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well,
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
So, obviously, in video games, the party gets developed over time with new people coming and going as they do. TTRPGs aren't always like that. I use this example, what we just saw, as a reason to be like, hey, I know people don't always like it, but something you should always do when you're in a game, consider often and early what the party's name will be. If only because at some point, the group is going to be in some situation where they need to give an official name or something. Discussing it early helps. You missed me.
Kimari, Why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
I like how that kind of suggests that all Ronso just naturally are blue mages. Almost like it's a racial ability. I doubt that was the implication, but I love how that was just suggested. She didn't say if Kimari used it, she says if a Ronso, implying, again, this is something all of them can do. If that's the case, that's cool. That it's a unique trait amongst Ronso. That is actually a cool idea. I just find it always hilarious when she says that. It's like, what do you mean only Ronso can do that? You already got your overdrive, so we will swap to her so she can heal Tidus.
I'm ready. Aid us.
Why waste an ability? I mean, an item. Besides, giving her experience is good to do, even if it's in little bits and pieces like this. Because getting Yuna to level up is one of the most challenging aspects of this game. Like, it's not hardcore mode, but definitely is one of those, like, holy shit. For being one of the protagonists in this game, she is very, very difficult to prioritize. On our way, sir. Ooh, we have to swap out Waka. Which is fine.
Take care of those alone, huh?
Waka, what happened to you being good at flying enemies?
It's over.
Oh, now he gets an overkill. Would have been great better. I mean, would have been great beforehand. But whatever. Powers, we get our strength increased by 1. What's this ability? Oh, extract power, okay. Alright. See, I didn't need to buy that scout. Damn it. Oh well. It may seem like shocking, but one advice I'll give any game, video game wise, don't always buy updated things. Sometimes you'll find better in the wild if you just go looking.
Oh yeah, take that.
In TTRPGs though, sometimes you'll find better in shopping. So don't pass off shopping chances. I know not everyone likes shopping episodes, but like sometimes it's a good chance for the whole party just to roleplay. And trust me, sometimes we all need it, including the DM. Gives you guys a chance to explore the city you're in, or town you're in. Gives you a chance to just unwind, not have anything plot related, and just, you never know, there might be something interesting in the experience of shopping. Sometimes you meet the best NPCs that way. Go ahead and cheer. Dark attack. I don't know if does darkness work on you? No, it does not. Okay. Fire. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. We're going to switch Waka for Kimari. I don't remember if there's anything to lance it out of it. Nope. Okay. So next turn, Kamara's going to be swapped with Yuna. And then we'll use Battle 4. Gotta raise that overdrive. We got halfway there during the fight with Sin, but we can get all the way up with sooner. Last thing you want to do is be building up your overdrive when it's important. You want to do it beforehand. Let's do some sonic wings. Ooh, that does nothing. Good. Poison Claw. That did a bunch. Definitely take that. And there's our overdrive. Oh, alright, so we got the overdrive so we can dismiss Bale 4. Bale 4. I just don't want to risk losing him. Especially if that thing does like 100 damage per attack. It's definitely not always worth the risk. Alright, Waka. No, 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 no. Uh, 14. We definitely need Yuna to heal, so White Mage, Cure Lulu. Yeah, that's right, keep missing me. Also, you noticing, like I told you last episode about the whole initiative thing for those who are new to D&D and all that, this is a good example because if you keep paying attention, you'll be like, oh shit, like, how is he able to predict how to use Vel for? How is he aware of like when to attack or when to switch people? The initiative order is always going to be static unless something specific implements it, like haste, slow, or something like that, so you don't have to worry as much. Go with Kimari, that's very weak. Really, Kimari? You were the chosen one. You were meant to destroy the Ochu, not miss it. Look at that, everyone leveled up for a mini-boss.
Whoa. A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Alright, let's use Yuna's healing ability. Level everybody up. But no, that was a really good opportunity to get Veil 4 ready for overdrives. It gave everyone else a chance to show off a bit. And got Tidus haste, which is a good ability. Very good ability. Gave Lulu some more HP, which she does need. What did he get? Silence. Also really good, because eventually someone's going to try using magic on us. It was a good chance to get everyone stronger and more able to defend themselves or the group. No, we'll just do a regular attack. Screw it. Hoarding the overdrive ability won't like make it any better or worse later. Keep on trucking. I forget if there's anything else over here. Is there? Yes, there was. A Lux Sphere. I mean...
Yuna! Aeon! Just who do you think you are?
Oh yeah!
Switch with Waka. So the downside to the overdrives in the early game of this is it's all based on taking damage, not giving damage. So it just leaves you like in that situation of like, ugh, I need to actually like get my ass kicked a bit to actually do my special abilities. But late game, it's like, oh, I can just get it by walking. Not literally, but you know, figuratively speaking. Later overdrive styles actually are very much a case of just breathing boosts your overdrive. Many people prefer the Slayer way because if you're doing battles like this, you get your overdrive to be filled up after a few quick fights. I purposely think that overdrive type things should be included in tabletop. But you'd have to make new abilities that are, you know, not too overpowered, but definitely powered enough to be like, oh, this justifies being what it is. Thankfully, some people have done homebrews of them, but like, not everyone agrees with them. So we got Veil 4 level, I mean, maxed out for overdrive, which is good. I don't think we need to really farm this area. We should be fine. Cubing should be. I could be wrong.
Oh. These stone steps have a history, you know. Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Ah, huh? Hey!
Gotta love how totally mature and responsible these people are. These 20-something-year-olds. Also, I'm just curious, what does she say?
Kids.
Say. And of course, Kimari is ever the mature one who goes, oh, yeah, we should be good.
No!
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
Okay, let's go with Hasting of Lulu, because magic is always important. It cannot be stressed how much important Lulu is early game. We landed anything? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Okay. Go with fire? Okay. Doesn't do too much. Go for the weird tentacle hand thingies first, always. Just making my job easier. Black magic. Hell yeah.
It's hard as rock. My sword's no good.
Well, then we'll let Lulu give it a whirl. This is a good example of when you should come up with new takes on certain monsters. For example, that creature was hidden by the like that hard rock. Give them layers that the party will have to fight through. Does Dark Attack work on you? I don't think it does. Nope, didn't think it did. Well, that's just right. We're trying to get everyone a turn, that's all. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Get you weaker again. Wait, yeah, okay, we can have Lulu do this again. And then we can call in Yuna to finish things off. Yuna, you're up. Summon that Baleful, and let's wrap up this fight. Excuse me. Big Bird says, "Death from above, from a laser beam." And that's how you get the whole party to get in on that.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
As you would. Anyone would think that if after experiencing all that he's experienced from arriving in Spira until now. Yeah, being told that, we'd be like, well, I've survived this long. Maybe I do have talent. It's not entirely out of the realm of common sense. But no, in that boss fight, I demonstrated the whole like strategizing with the whole party instead of just focusing on just Lulu burning through. No, let everyone get their input because Waka tried doing the dark attack. Tidus used haste to make Lulu get more attacks in. Kimari tried Lancing because there might have been an ability he could have learned. Everyone had a purpose. Even, no, we're going to say that about Sphere because we don't need that. We don't need the extra, we don't need it right now. We can hold off on, nope. We can hold off on Kimari getting that until we have more ability spheres. Because early game ability stuff is going to be very rare. So yeah, no, like, TTRPG-wise, a good thing to do, again, as I mentioned before, the importance of knowing your character's abilities and the rest of the party, so you can bounce off each other.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Hmm?
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chapu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chapu's place. No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I could never be what Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Another good example of roleplay. Something so casual became a deeper lore into the characters. Didn't involve a quest. He was just expressing through situation. Make it natural. Make it be a response to something more than a, ooh, it's gotta be on my quest only. Share things. They're your party. Open up to them. And always punch NPCs like this in the face. Full stop.
You here
Always.
to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals!
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jekt was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jekt. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
That is also another good thing you can do. Yuna and Tidus have different versions of one person in their head. Great opportunity for stuff in terms of like anything. Could be, as this example, could be a family member, could be a faction, anything. Allow that dynamic to grow so that both characters or all can really have to like be forced to dig into what the truth is versus which version they grew up with was false. If either, because the thing is, all sides could be true. We're multifaceted that way. So as a GM, don't solidify things until absolutely needed. Till then, let the players bounce around back and forth what their interpretations of things are.
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
We stand and watch, because again, we're respecting of Waka. We don't share his beliefs, but we respect him for his. Besides, that floor probably hasn't been swept in a while. And we're wearing shorts. I'm not getting scraped knees.
A summoner, are you?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust.
There it is.
I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Portella, we're leaving.
I would make the connection that conversation could be related to party size. There's no correct
A guardian is
party
someone
size.
a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me?
Yeah, there's no correct.
What's she smiling about?
Not a single correct party size. Some people prefer 4, some prefer more. Some enjoy the 2 to 3, with the 4th person being the GM. There is no correct answer for what size your party should be. As Yuna put it, make your game party the size that brings you joy, or that you can contend with, can endure, whatever you want to call it. You want the game to be fun, and you want it to be something memorable. Don't sweat over the, oh my god, do we have too many? Do we not have enough? It'll make it what it is and go from there. Do not compare yourself to other game tables where they have different numbered party
The
members.
faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
No! Ah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
Yeah, well,
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
I do kind of like how they're just like, yeah, bye. Just leave him in the hall. We can't leave. All we can do is walk on the, like, that's the other thing. You can't even leave the hallway and go into the main temple and just wait for them. You got to do this.
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait! Ah! Let me go!
This just goes to show how shitty Donna was in the beginning.
Hey! What's a big idea?
Just a little game.
Huh? This is bad. Really bad.
What makes it funnier is you can't just go on and go back.
Come on, go up!
Yes, see?
Go up!
Can't. My theory is that the elevator won't go up until the faith has been achieved, or until the summoner steps on and activates magic. Till then, you're stuck down there. You don't have a choice, you have to go in.
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian.
Yes, you are.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
But no, I love how they say only guardians can go in there, because otherwise the summoner will be punished. He went into the Chamber of Faith on Besaid, and Yuna wasn't punished. So right there, that's the first instance of, like, we should be questioning the rules of this faith. Like before, we just, you know, give your players reasonable puzzles that make them feel like they've been challenged, but not so much that they hate you and never want to do a puzzle again. And for players, puzzles, I know not everyone likes them, but they can be advantageous in terms of actually just bringing the party together, as well as serving a purpose. But don't completely be turned off by puzzles. A lot of them are a lot easier than you think. Be open and receptive to the idea of tabletop puzzles, no matter what. Touch the glyph. Okay. Take this over here. Take the glyph sphere from the pedestal. Oh, no, we leave that there. We don't need that yet. Put this over here to open the wall. Turning the fire off. Step on the shiny thing on the floor. Gotta take one of the Kilika spheres. He's all done this a lot. So casual with these things. Insert the sphere. Oops, nope, come on. Push it to the shiny thing on the floor. Oop. Take this. Go put it over. Actually, no, we can put it here. No, we'll put it over here. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. I'm just gonna do it one step at a time and not fuck around. We did that in Besaid, I got like 3 steps going at once, and I had to backtrack. We don't need to do that all the time. We can take things easy and get it right. Use the destruction sphere down here. Break the damn wall. And reveal the chest. It's just an armlet, but that's 2 treasure spheres we've gotten. Well, two treasure chests from the 2 temples. That'll become important later, promise. For those who've never played Final Fantasy X before, guess what? I'm giving you the walkthrough for something very big later. For those who have, well, you know what I'm doing. Those who have played but never done it, well, guess what? I'm showing you secrets. Secrets. Okay, we made the door go away, and we weren't that far behind, so I'm surprised all this stuff reset in the time it took from the group to go ahead and then for us to catch up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big muscle-head man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, we know.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
He wasn't before.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Taboo.
Oh.
So here's the other thing, like, as we heard, like, the whole, like, oh, she could be excommunicated, GMs, use that as something that could, like, make your players be worried or flippant about something in the world. Tell them, hey, one of these players can go in, the rest of you can't. See if they listen. And if they do listen, tell the one player that's by themselves stuff that the other players don't know. If they don't listen, decide if there's a consequence. The gods actually may
So
excommunicate
what's in
them.
there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The Faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the Faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
All that lore just got dumped. And again, this is why I'm saying, instead of the GM, who does know all this stuff, instead of you being the one to do it, give players that would know this all of it before game, or give it to them before session. Therefore, they can do it their way and make the conversation more organic and not exposition-y from the GM. It'll all be said in-game. I know, some people think it's a little too extra homeworky, but for some games, it's a good way to do it. At least I think it is. You can do this forever. It's fun. It's like, and unfortunately, you don't lose HP, so it's not like there's a punishment.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Zanarkand were connected, somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Alright, we got that. It's 2 Aeons down.
I thought I had put my feelings for Zanarkand behind me. But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud?
GMs that are new, let your players have that moment. As Tidus showed, like, all these things were bubbling up, let him have that cathartic. It may not seem like it, but if there's an opportunity for a roleplay to be had, don't overstep the players. Players, if you feel there's a chance to do something roleplay-wise, and again, moment naturally occurring, don't like force it in the middle of something. Do it. Let it happen naturally and organically, because then you will feel like your character's getting their full range of whatever they need it to be. Tidus just screaming was very character developmental because we, the audience, see him go through this revelation of like, oh, this is a 19-year-old, 17, 19-year-old who's just like, I am in a foreign world. I have no one I know from my old world. I may be 1,000 years in the future. everything I know is gone, and I'm just surviving by the graces of these people who took me in. That's a lot to digest. Not screaming would be more concerning. Let your character, or in this case players, be the character when they have the opportunities. Especially for emotional moments. No one gets the monopoly on like that kind of stuff. It should always come naturally. And be for everybody. I think those are my favorite moments as a GM, is when the players are like, okay, there's a, like, you know, we're just doing like not downtime, but like this isn't plot thing. So yeah, we definitely like just let those kind of moments burst out of the cage and just happen. Because the other players will feed off it and give it more life and let it continue until it ran its course, and then you'd be like, okay, we did that. Let's move on. Get to the save. Get to the save. Yeah. We don't need to really wait for anything. We can continue on. Boop, boop, boop. Sin is divine punishment upon the people. There is nothing we can do about it. No one rely on Yevon's teachings and the summoners to help us through this. We haven't really talked about NPC interaction like that much yet, but players, don't hesitate to be like, hey, can we go up to an NPC and just talk to them? Don't ask their fucking names. But definitely be like, oh, what do the NPCs of this area think about stuff? Give them the chance to be like, hey, what do you guys think of insert thing here? This would go on Kimari. I mean, yeah, it's probably that. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a better option. Hold on, switch to equip. Waka, better scout. We're gonna lose HP, but like the warding of 3 elemental attacks, way better. So there's one more, isn't there? We did that. Okay. It's the same thing, so we'll just sell it. Not like we can customize the weapons right now anyway, so. In the grand scheme, it's not worth the investment kind of thing. I don't think there's really anything else we need to do here. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna really quickly check. Because we got all the chests, I think. We did everything we could in the forest. We did the temple. Can be a blitzball player. Good for you. Yeah, I think we did everything. Okay, so yeah, we can progress. That being said, don't ever feel rushed to leave an area that you guys are in. Unless, like, obviously, plot-wise you have to. But yeah, no, like, take the time to explore before you bail on places. You never know what you might have forgotten.
Off to Luca at last. The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
Now we're on the SS Winnow. Wino? Winnow? W-N-N-O. So I'm assuming Winnow. Because Wino would be weird. Hi, we're on the SS Wino, where there's no alcohol at all. Yeah, we're definitely getting up and moving around. Because fuck staying in the cabin with these dudes. Doop, hold on. Just reading a text. Okay. The chest. Stepping on out.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Awaka.
Love him.
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
We'll fix that.
But someday, the name Awaka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend?
Yeah, we can give him some gil. We're gonna give him... We're fine on stuff for the moment, so I'm not gonna, like, be that pressed. We can give him, like... You know what we'll do? Let's give him 3 grand.
I'll make it up to ye, that I will.
The more you invest in him, the better a discount you'll get later, so it's wise to invest early.
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament.
Thanks, Luzu.
Best to let him sleep.
Yeah, he deserves it. Gotta goes through a lot.
I'll make it up to ye.
Cool. What do you even have at the moment?
Thank ye.
Okay, it is just potions, don't it? Okay. Gonna save. The power room. Wanna know how these boats work? Chocobos!
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
So what I love is that Tidus implies, because he rarely saw fiends, he never had seen a chocobo, implying these things came after his time. Which is cool, because anyone will tell you that would mean that it's possible that during Tidus' time period, chocobos didn't exist. What are you doing? Ah, you suck. You're doing double duty on the watch to avoid ending up like the Leaky. Very good. For those who don't know, in the captain's cabin thing, a Albed primer would have been there if you hadn't already gotten them all from other things.
What y'all talking about?
Who are you supposed to be?
Ah, I remember him. Guy from Kilika.
Huh?
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right. You're that idiot.
Don't call him that.
But he is an idiot. They don't got what it takes to win the cup.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
Yes, they will win. He used to be the star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
I got too close to Sin and...
There is a city, really.
Right, whatever your ladyship says.
I always thought it would have been cool if there actually was a city still there and no one knew. Just like, I don't know, I just think that would have been the coolest plot twist.
What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
They were being rude.
Rude.
And I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
How come?
Sir Jekt used to always tell me stories. It'd be great to see your home someday. I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
So, Yuna, want to come over to my place?
It's bad. Bad Tidus.
Right. Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
Bad Tidus. I talk to her again?
I do believe your Xanarkand
I wasn't sure like if there was anything else she said. Lorux, they got blissed. Yeah.
Well, say something.
He's
You'll take
dropping.
responsibility.
Relax, he's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not,
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
what? Just leaving him in Luca?
What do you want me to do?
Yuna wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh?
Gave him a sword, told him he has skill in battle, brought him with him on a trip where the summoner is so he's exposed to the life. Yeah, Waka, that's kind of on you. Also, again, I'm reaffirming, during transit, like on boats or whatever, role play, get some good character interactions going.
Why do you think she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
Because he's Sir Jekt's son.
All right. Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jekt's son.
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
You're right, for once. I wonder which is best.
But no, roleplay, often, the biggest thing I've seen as a crux in games is the players don't feel like their characters interact enough outside of like forcibly having to, that there's no actual connection. Roleplay like we're watching, even in the eavesdropping part, this is building
Why don't
a
you
relationship.
tell him he should?
Should what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Nope.
Why not?
He hates his father.
Mm-hmm.
What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
And you're being oversensitive.
No.
All right, all right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision.
That that just small dialogue was important. The whole "aren't you being oversensitive?" No, that shows deep connection between the two characters. Lulu knows this is important.
He doesn't like his father.
Nah.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me.
Really?
I don't even remember my parents.
That seems like a
Can't say
luxury to
how I
some
feel
people.
about him.
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
Damn it.
Hmm?
Sin just takes everything away from us.
I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Okay.
Go to bed, bud. Tournament starts tomorrow morning.
Go to bed, bud.
Someone's bound to recognize you when they see your moves out there, huh?
For those who don't know, there's a reason why I'm saving right here. There's a possibility I'm gonna fuck something up. I don't want to fuck it up too much. I haven't fucked it up in a long time, so I think we're fine. But on the off chance I do. Flashbacks! And nat 1 for Dex. Okay, but hear me out. If you ever make your players have memories like what he's going through, give them skill checks to see how the memory plays out. Don't just tell them what happened. Make them roleplay it. Give them skill checks. Just to see how it goes. It may change things, it may make it funny, who knows. Either way, give it a whirl. Oh look, the little hooded kid's in the background. I never noticed him.
Well, well. Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you?
Fuck you.
I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this. You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
Alright, so we're gonna do the Jack shot, which is a blitzball move which you can only get one time in this game. This is the time. So as you can see, you gotta go like bam, 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 bam. You gotta get so many correct times, okay? You fuck it up, you gotta restart and try again. So let's see what we can do.
No one can't do it. You can't do it. No one else can't do it, kid. You're out of your league. No one else can. You can't do it, kid. No one else can do it.
Do we get it? Yes!
Huh.
Way to waste a blitzball, though.
The best? Yeah, right. Huh?
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Show us one more time, yeah?
Show off.
I knew it! I knew you were something special!
You're damn right I am. But no, that's a really important thing, is to like make your characters feel special.
That was the Jekt shot, wasn't it?
How do you know that?
Sir Jekt showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Jekt Shot Mark III.
Huh. Stupid name, huh? You know what? There is no Mark I or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd.
It works.
He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad.
I love watching them in the back trying to recreate the Jack shot. It's so funny.
Is he alive, you think?
I don't know. But Sir Jekt was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago.
That's what you do.
Well... I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Hmm.
Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
But the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
It's true.
I guess you do.
Ow!
Show me that move again.
Yo!
I didn't think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right.
No feelings behind
Sure,
making
I
it
had
the
told
scene.
Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
And that's where we will leave off, because perfect spot.